Chapter 8 Week 8, Article 1 Section 21, Communicating Implied Demands. So, Article I Section 21 of the Tennessee Constitution ensures your compensation.
Why wouldn't it?
Because, we can only reach who we know. How are you going to communicate the demands you imply with assurity that whatever percentage is advertised to a sufficient number will purchase?
With the foundation, qualifications, and experience necessary to provide or complete whichever product or service an individual or body requests, it is just a matter of time before our protocol renders an accelerated profit margin which will maximize our ability to create a demand to our capacity to supply. As the acquisition of wealth is not an ends to a means, we raise revenue to afford new pruning shears, a computer system for scheduling and distribution or whatever is needed for the improvement of processes, the betterment of products and services and the happiness of clientele, employees, and amicable foreign markets. The insistence of fair market value is understood, but the implied demands are those expectations we place on ourselves for what products we offer and services we provide. The following is how we will communicate our implied demands. 1. Communicate ideas from education and experience. We all have opinions about any and every topic where we have an understanding of the subject, but we tend to conform with the opinions of those with more experience and education in the matter. As we have compiled and documented our experience and education in our resumes and portfolios, we have to focus on what we have outlined and communicate our ideas as best as we may. Since we are starting out, we may not be able to communicate our ideas on what we don't specialize in, but even if we only change out wilted flowers for fresh ones, our experience and education would never be available to those we can't communicate with. 2. Freedom to plan today for a brighter tomorrow. With communicating our ideas on flower arrangements, we see existing conditions where our education and experience reminds us of other situations or theories that have or should work if implemented in a particular instance. We work for our clientele, so if they just want their wilted flowers changed out for fresh ones, that's what we will do, but we can't afford not to plan today for a brighter tomorrow. The freedom to plan includes the expansion of our education on different types of flowers and arrangements, if we are into that, or hammers and nails, if we are into that. We have to keep ourselves abreast of the developments in our respective fields, as the freedom to plan comes with a complete and accurate account of what has worked from our experience and what should work in theory from our education. 3. Choice to develop and present feasible solutions. Even though clientele may only want their flowers changed out for fresh ones, we have a duty to ourselves to develop and present feasible solutions to them, so they will know options for future improvements should they be desired. If we were only in business to offer one product or service, we would have no need to develop or present feasible solutions, but the array of situations our clientele have which need solutions will not allow us the luxury to be unconcerned with communicating ideas for a brighter tomorrow through feasible solutions. 4. Encouragement of clientele for production and distribution. Without encouragement, we are as well without funding for the ideas we communicate and feasible solutions we develop and present for a brighter tomorrow. We first must procure the raw materials necessary to complete the job, whether it be carnations, roses, wood, or whatever needed for clientele's satisfaction. Fresh flowers in stock must be paid for, and roses must be arranged, so material and labor, both are the encouragement clientele afford us to complete whatever task they have for us. 5. Economic compensation for products and services offered. Products and services have an overhead which was explained previously, but the profit is the economic compensation afforded for us to offer our products and services where, without being paid, we can't stamp what we provide with our label. Anyone can present another with fresh flowers, but our brand is what guarantees our products and services. 6. Expressions of appreciation to company for availability. We don't just expect to deliver flowers. Our objective is to satisfy our customers, and we are shown that gratitude in their smiles. We are not doing ourselves a favor by delivering fresh flowers to those who don't need and appreciate our assistance. We are not just one in a million boxes of instant grits at a warehouse. The reason we have come as far is because clientele is confident in our satisfactory results but limited availability. Money isn't the reward so much so as our customers' mire peaceful moods. 7. Liberty to further develop product line. Of the profit we amass attempting to further rest under the comfort of the organization we have creates to exercise the liberty to further develop our product line is implied. As we are what we do, we are also what we do it for. So, we may not be the President of the United States or even Walmart Corporate, but we can be in the Red Carnation Club. The closer we are politically to the distribution of profit is the more our voices that will mold this thing we call America. 8. Right to refuse sale of products or services. If we were ever to think another would need our assistance, we wouldn't offer it, and if one thinks we are more motivated by the money than the flowers, they may be confused. Our schedule is booked solid, but maybe we could fit others in sometime around. Wait a minute, and let me check my calendar. If necessary, seek consultation.
It seems like you have covered all your bases. How can we help?
Well, I'm not sure. Why don't you tell me?